Introducing first one half of the bromance, Jessie, Godderz.
Well, I have figured out mathematically that his ego barely fits in the ring. It's Jessie Godderz.
Yeah. Barely fits in the arena. What are you talking about?
How about that? One half of the bromance, Jessie Godderz, is set to do battle this week on Explosion. Have a lot of interesting stories about this guy. We're going to delve into them deep here. And speaking of interesting stories,
yes,
if you've been following ImpactWrestling.com, you might know a little bit about this man about to come out and his road trip.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, Joseph Park.
Headed to Bound for Glory, Joseph Park, one half of the duo, Joseph Park and EY, JP and EY, and they are bound for glory, Mike.
Oh, I cannot get enough of those webisodes. They are unbelievable. On the road, what a wild ride it is for Joseph Park and Eric Young as they're making their way to San Diego, California. Beautiful San Diego for Bound for Glory, Sunday, October the 20th.
I'll tell you what a pleasure was to be outside at the van when they kicked off the entire trip on Impact last week. Turns out they made it about 20 feet, and EY had to remember he had to come back for a match. But the point is, that was not the beginning or the end of their journey. Their journey continues, and you can follow it on ImpactWrestling.com all the way up to Sunday's pay-per-view event, Bound for Glory.
And I can tell you that in terms of tag team competition at Bound for Glory, the team of Joseph Park and Eric Young, as well as the team of Jessie Godderz and Robbie E., the bromance, they are both involved in a special gauntlet match on the Countdown to Bound for Glory special, and the winner of that match will go on to the pay-per-view to challenge for the World Tag Team titles.
You know, my favorite part about Bound for Glory, meeting all the great fans that come over from all over all parts of the world. I know a huge contingency coming over from the United Kingdom watching us on Challenge. Going to be hanging out with some of our great fans.
The whole weekend, right?
Oh, it's going to be great. All kinds of great fans. Activities, we're talking about Fan Fest. The whole weekend is all about being with the stars of Impact Wrestling. And Bound for Glory, San Diego, this weekend is when it happens. Looking forward to that. Joseph Park, and look at the size difference here between these two. You know, you talk about physique, and, you know, Jessie Godderz is a big dude, no question about it, but how about the size of case in point?
Yeah, just dwarfed by big Joseph Park. And Jessie went for the cross-body block. Now what? Hip toss?
What are you thinking? Come on, guys.
Maybe not.
Not going to do it with a man that size. Are you kidding me? Joseph Park gets the advantage, and certainly, as we have seen him progress, as we have seen him grow and mature. Whoa. Look out, referee Brian Stifler. Stop that freight train just in the nick of time, huh?
Yeah, Jessie not only hides behind the referee, but then the cheap shot right to the back of the head by Joseph Park has turned it in Jessie's favor.
The question is, can he turn that momentum around? We're going to find out when we come back right here on Explosion. We are back here on Explosion. It's JP along with Professor Mike today. Bound for Glory, just hours away now. We're counting it down as we continue to get closer and closer to the biggest pay-per-view event of the year. Bully Ray, AJ Styles for the World Heavyweight title, and you can bet on their way to Bound for Glory, Joseph Park and EY mapping it out. They got their GPS positioning service in tow. You can bet they're going to need that. Wow, what a high vertical drop kick by Jessie Godderz, Mr. Spectacular of the bromance.
Just such a special time of year for all of us associated with TNA and Impact Wrestling. You're right, biggest pay-per-view event of 2013, biggest weekend of 2013 for our organization. Fan interaction is going to be terrific. Kurt Angle's induction into the Hall of Fame, and that all leads us to Sunday. And like you said, Bound for Glory, so important because AJ Styles is going to try and get that power and control that goes with the World Heavyweight title when he faces Bully Ray.
Now goes for the sunset flip, and look at the size of Joseph Park. You're not going to get him over that big. I mean, look at the, oh, here we go. No. Just in the nick of time. That would have spelled the end of Jessie Godderz. He'd have been flattened into the mat.
Well, that light bulb went on for Joseph Park, but a little too late. How about Jessie with the drop down, the pose, and then that big forearm uppercut shot?
You're not going to find too many more people that more confident Then Jessie Godderz is arrogance. That's debatable. But on the recent Impact Wrestling podcast, in fact, this last week we were on with the Bromans, and they gave us tips on how to pick up women. Very fundamental, really, useful stuff on the podcast.
How'd that work out? Was it good? Did you pick up any pointers?
His first note of advice was just ignore them. Well, that works for you, but we're going to find out with...
I think it works about as well as that leg drop from Jessie.
No kidding. Wow. Joseph Park rallying the fans, trying to get everything going in this direction, in his direction. Against Jessie Godderz. Wow, look at that. Just runs right into him. You have a man that size coming at you that fast. You're going down in a big scoop slam.
Why not? Exploit that power game if you can. And a big 300-plus pounder. Oh, man, just got caught by the elbow from Jessie.
I'll tell you what, Jessie Godderz. Oh, now lifted up, and look at that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Straight
Big
down
slam.
Here we go.
Could it be it? Just in the nick of time, Jessie Godderz powers out after that great display of strength by Joseph Park. And you can bet if he has a coach like Eric Young by his side, coaching him every step along the way. Whoa, spoke too soon. I was going to say, can he be stopped? We're going to find out this Sunday at Bound for Glory.
How about that DDT from Jessie Godderz? Just stopped and dropped. Big Joseph Park. Here's the pin. Here's the cover. No.
So close. And Godderz, you can sense a real sense of frustration when you have a guy that big and you're doing everything you can to take him down and get the win, and nothing's working.
Well,
and now
right.
having words with Brian Stifler.
It's because he's frustrated. Not happy with the cadence of the count from the referee. Now he's going to try and take it out on Joseph Park.
Now just getting in his face. I think this might be a case of losing focus. Letting your anger get the best of you right now. Jaw-jacking with referee Brian Stifler. When he's got a man 6'8", getting to his feet.
You're right. You're dead on. He lost his concentration for that split second.
Oh, look at this.
And now after that double leg, he's going to go for the Boston Crab.
Wow. The technical expertise, the fundamentals. He's got it down. The Boston Crab.
Jessie going to tap. Oh, he's thinking about it.
I mean, it's one thing to have the Boston Crab applied, but when you have a man the size of Joseph Park sitting down on you.
Oh, yeah. Drag him back out to the middle. Apply the pressure.
And that's it.
Your winner, Joseph Park.
Boston Crab for the win. Joseph Park scores a victory as we head into Bound for Glory. Will that momentum carry through, Mike? That's the question.
Yeah, we're going to find out this Sunday. Maybe we'll have new tag team. Maybe Eric Young and Joseph Park. Who knows?
What a way to end the trip, huh? Bound for Glory this Sunday. Joseph Park, your winner.